living from our heart, living from our core, living from our power. We all get more. We are powerful women.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Heart Whispers Summit. I'm Sue Erda. I'm one of the publishers here at Powerful You Publishing, and I'm the host for this event, the Heart Whispers Summit. The Heart Whispers Summit is 20 interviews from the co-authors of the upcoming book called Heart Whispers. And the stories in this book are incredible. You're going to love them. They are 20 stories of personal transformation of the authors, how they learned how to tune into their hearts, listen to that intuition and that innate guidance that we all have, and then use it in their lives. And you'll get to read about their transformations, and the stories are really great. And right now on this summit, I get to introduce you to all of these incredible authors. There are 20 of them. Today, we are going to be talking with Lynn Moctezuma. I'm excited to introduce you to her. I'm going to read a brief introduction, and then we'll start talking with Lynn. Lynn Moctezuma is a certified life coach. Her passion is bringing healing to people who have been through traumatic and stressful experiences by teaching them the tools they need to handle stress. Her first book, Manage Your Stress, Master Your Life, feeds her mission of helping people heal. Before her writing career, Lynn graduated from the Robin Wodanis Training Center Core 100 program. Lynn's personal journey has included many challenges and victories. It has also led her to discover her passion for helping others. Lynn is known for her kind-hearted, nurturing, and compassionate coaching style. And Lynn, I am happy to introduce you and meet you today here. How are you?
I'm good, Sue. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I am excited to talk to you because you're talking about a topic that affects absolutely everybody on this planet. And it is this great big little word called stress.
Yes.
So I know that you wrote a whole book about this, and we published it, and it's a great book. In fact, I see part of the cover behind your head there,
Yes.
which is awesome. And so I'm excited to talk to you about this. I like the topic that you chose. Life is constant growth. Go from stress to calm and live your best life, which is great because that's what we all want. So, okay, you're going to share some great stuff with us. Let's start with this question. Yes, I know. So let's start with this. What can we do if we start to feel overwhelmed with stress?
So what I do when I'm overwhelmed with stress is just sit quietly for a few minutes, a few seconds, whatever it takes for me to just listen to what the feeling is telling me. Why am I overwhelmed? What's going on around? And just sit with that and try to figure it out. And the reason that stress is so important to me and the reason that I wrote a book about it is because of so many obstacles in my past that dealt with stress and leading up to physical illness. So I had to figure out a way, like there's more to it than just being stressed constantly. And so being overwhelmed was one of them. It does connect with stress, yes. But one thing that I learned is the meaning that we give our emotions. So what I mean by that is when we're stressed or not even stressed, let me go back. When an emotion comes up, so let's say overwhelmed, let's say I'm frustrated, let's say I'm angry, the first thing that we all think is I'm stressed. So instead of saying the actual feeling of I'm overwhelmed because ... we tend to say I'm stressed. Everything, and that was my experience in the past. Everything was I'm stressed. You know, I had to meet a deadline. I'm stressed. Or, you know, I got upset with my son. I'm stressed. Everything was stress. And I'm like, that can't be it. So you learn to sit with that. And that's what the book is about. You know, my stress management book and what I teach my clients when they're stressed is that try to sit with the feeling. Don't just automatically go to I am stressed, because see what the feeling is telling you. And if it's a feeling of overwhelm, then why are you overwhelmed? What can you do differently? How can you change that feeling instead of associating it with just stress? And then you see that things start to change and we start to feel a little bit better. And it's not really so much stress. It's something else. Something else is going on.
Yeah, because if we put all those same things into one big bucket that we call stress, that bucket becomes so heavy and overwhelming. That becomes overwhelming. The
Oh
stress,
yeah.
because we named it that. But you're right, it's easier to deal with individual emotions and meet them where they are. Something else you did, and I think it's important. You just, when you were explaining what to do, you were asking questions of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. So those questions that you ask, like, what are some really important questions that are go-tos for your clients?
So go-tos is, again, when an emotion shows up, the ask questions of, why am I feeling this? What is going on? What's around? What's showing up? And whatever shows up, sit with that feeling, whether it's, if it shows up in your heart, whether it shows up in your stomach, whether it shows up in your head, see where it shows up and then sit with it and then try to dig a little bit deeper and then figure out, okay, well, I feel it in my stomach. Why do you feel it in your stomach? What's going on? Is it, frustration, or is it like what's coming up? And as those feelings start to come up, just kind of guide them into a positive light. Don't give it negativity. Don't sit with it in a negative way. Try to guide them up to your heart in a positive way, because once they get to your heart, then your heart starts speaking to you. And then you can start to listen to your heart and then start to change your vocabulary, what you associate to it. And things, just, you can see immediately things start to get better.
Yeah, it sounds like relief to me.
Relief, yes.
Yes, that's good. That's good. I like that. So, I'm going to ask you a little bit of like an esoteric question. Do you believe that we have all come here with some sort of mission or a purpose, or do we create our own?
I believe that we do come with a purpose. I did not know that in the beginning. And I'd be completely honest, when I started this journey, through all my struggles, I learned that there is a purpose. And that's when I wanted to dig deeper. So I do believe that we come with a purpose. Do we know what the purpose is? No, I think that's something that you learn throughout, and you find your passion and you find what it is that you truly came to do. And to me, mine is teaching people how to relieve stress or how to live a happier, better life. And that just comes through my struggles and my own experience. And if I can touch a life, then to me, I'm living that, what I came here to do.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And can your purpose change over time? Has yours changed over time?
It hasn't changed since I started the journey. I still feel that my purpose is helping others overcome obstacles and things that they feel are impossible to achieve. The biggest thing for me was, my childhood trauma and traumatic events, and the fact that people use that as an excuse of, I went through this. I'm a victim of this. And I get it. I was the same way. I've been a victim of, so many different things in my past. And it wasn't until I learned how to let go of that mentality, of victim mentality. Yes, I am a victim. I can't, deny that, but of what happened to me in the past, but I no longer live with that mentality. I had to let that go in order for me to achieve my purpose. And it wasn't until I let that mentality go that I was able to live a fulfilling life, which is what I'm doing right now.
Yep, I understand that. But so you've gone through some tough stuff. So how did you let it go? Like, how do you release something that has greatly affected you, that has made you emotional, that has, greatly affected your life?
The first thing I had to do was, get rid of that mentality that, this happened to me. It happened for me. It happened for me because it led me to be a better person. It led me to live my purpose, which is what I'm doing now. And one thing that I want to add is I learned through a book that I read, called Three New People, amazing author, that if you make it a mission to meet three people, then and talk to them, whether it's at a bus stop, whether it's, at a store, you meet somebody, you connect with that person. And even that slight connection, you're touching somebody and you're helping them. And that to me is also, a purpose. Like I leave my house every morning with that intention of meeting at least 3 people that I can touch.
I love that. I love that. I have a saying I've said for years, connection is the essence of life, because I feel we're all connected, whether it's meeting that person at the grocery store, the cashier there or something, and just making a connection, So often I think you go through and you don't even know who was there checking you out, but just making that connection is really vital. And it makes us feel good when we have, connected with somebody. Absolutely. I like that. So I understand, and you kind of explained this already, but maybe let's tell us a little bit more. Why are you so passionate about helping others?
I guess the reason that I am so passionate is because growing up, I didn't have that. I didn't have anyone to help me. I didn't have the guidance. I didn't have anyone telling me, these are feelings or these are emotions or this is a trigger or, I wasn't taught that. I kind of learned that on my own. So the reason I am so passionate is because there are people out there that are probably living just like me in my past, where they don't know how to get out of the funk or the place that they're in right now. They're kind of stuck and they just don't know how to move forward, maybe because it wasn't taught to them, maybe because they don't have the tools. And so that, to answer the question, I am so passionate to help others because I just didn't have that. And I want to give people what I've learned throughout these couple years and in writing and everything, just teach people that there is a way out. There is a way out. There, you could do it, and you could live a fulfilling life, and you could live your purpose or find your purpose and touch others.
Yeah, I love that. And that's true. So many of the people that I know that have a big passion for something and this big mission in life, it came from their own struggles or their own experiences. So I totally get that. I have my own too. And here I am as a publisher trying to give voice to people, which is something that I felt like I didn't have when I was a child. So yeah, I get it. So, I know you've been working with clients as a coach for a long time now. Would you say there's any common obstacle or roadblock that many of your clients are dealing with?
So the most common one is stress, boundaries. They don't know how to set boundaries. That's what comes up a lot. And like I mentioned earlier, they come to me because they're stressed. But when they come to me about stress, it's me teaching them that how to separate, the stress from the reality of things, from the emotions that are coming up. So what I normally do is teach people or my clients is how to identify the different emotions. And the way I do that is see what emotion is coming up, identify the emotion first, and then clarify that emotion. That's how I teach my clients, because yes, they come to me and mostly it's stress related, about whether it's family, whether it's financial stress, whether it's work stress. But when I listen to them and I hear it's okay, yeah, this is a stressful situation, but let's dig a little bit deeper and a little bit differently than just saying I'm stressed.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Give a name to it, clarify it, separate it, and then you can move forward more easily.
Then you can move forward, yes.
Yeah, I like that. That's great. Well, Lynn, this has been wonderful. I'm so happy that you decided to be a part of this Heart Whispers book and this summit. It's been great talking with you today. I know you have a gift for our audience. Will you tell us what that gift is and how they can receive that? And also then how they can connect with you in the future if they want to stay connected.
Yes. First, I want to thank you for having me. It's been amazing, and being part of this book has been incredible. I am so happy about this book. I was telling my husband recently, I said, I am more proud about this than I am about my first book. And I'm excited about my first book still, but I am so excited about this one because I was able to write, and I think I will connect with more people through one chapter because it tells my story in just one chapter, which is amazing. So I'm very proud of this, and I'm very happy. And thank you for giving me the opportunity. And so I
You're
would love
welcome.
to connect with other people, and I would love to give them the gift. So the way that what I would like to do is offer a discovery session for anyone who is interested, a discovery session of where we can sit, we can talk, we can see what is blocking them, what's their stress, how to identify what's going on, and how to clear it and help them live a stress-free life, because it is possible. It is possible. I live it every day. Everyone always asks me, why are you always smiling? Nothing ever bothers you. I'm like, why? Nothing has to. Like, let's just, you live life, be happy. But it's easier said than done. It's not that easy. So I would love to teach people how to do it. And the way that you do that, it's visiting my website, which is linlifecoach.com. linlifecoach.com. And then if you go to my contact us page, just put Heart Whispers in the subject line, and I will be happy to connect with anyone.
Wonderful. I love that. Who knows? I might be calling you. We might be having another conversation. Lynn, 'cause I have a little bit of stress. I can name it though.
Okay.
All right. Well, this has been great. Thank you so much, Lynn. This has been
Thank you
great.
so
I love
much.
this. For you, the audience, thank you for being here and giving yourself this gift of all these amazing interviews, because there is so much here for you. If you take even one thing from each of these 20 women, you have 20 tools, 20 practices, 20 pieces of advice that you can use in your own life. And be sure to buy this book, Heart Whispers, on launch day, which is June 22nd. When you go to the website, heartwhispersbook.com, we will guide you to the Amazon link for your country, wherever you are. You will click on it. And then on that day, we have a 99-cent Kindle book. So you get that Kindle book for 99 cents, and then you will be able to bring that receipt from Amazon to our website, and you put your name and email in there, and you will have access to all of the gifts from the authors and also all of our partners. So there's about 40 or 50 gifts there that you'll be able to receive that day just for 99 cents. So it's really wonderful. And they're all free gifts, downloads, coaching sessions, ebooks, meditations, a whole bunch of stuff. So you will want to get that. Especially though, you want to read these stories of Heart Whispers, because they're so inspirational. I've read all of them, and they're beautiful stories. They're inspiring, they're motivating, empowering, all those things that you want. And it will help you to get more in touch with your own heart whispers, your own intuition, your own innate wisdom, and take that into your life. So thank you everybody for being here. I wish you a beautiful day. Bye for now.